I'm Brett.
And I'm Aiden.
We're your 2016-17 PF captains, or public forum.
We're going to teach you everything you need to know about PF.
Well, actually, Aiden, hold on, something on the lens. Just a sec. Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh, you look nice, by the way.
Thanks, you too.
Yeah, this is how you always should dress when you go into debate tournaments. You can wear a tie, bow tie, but you should always look your best. Aiden's going to tell you about what PF is.
So PF is a 2 versus 2 debate event in which people will debate current events topics using facts, logic, statistics, reasoning, and evidence.
Sounds good. Let's get into some of the vocab. As you're at debate tournaments, sometimes the rounds are pre-decided on who's af and who's neg or pro and con. Other times, there's a coin flip on who goes first. That was a coin flip.
Affirmative always goes first. PF teams are divided into the first speaker and the second speaker. So now we're going to get into the structural components of each speech that goes on in the debate round, the responsibility of the debater, and the time in which the person will speak.
Here it is. Now that you've seen the structural components, we're going to get into the do's and don'ts. Right, Aiden?
Right.
Do, shake the judge's hand and say hi. Hi, Judge. I'm Brett Bartel.
Hello, nice to meet you. Don't come in like a fool.
What's up, Judge? How are you? Here, this one. Yeah. Do listen to your opponents and take notes. It shows that you're courteous.
The Human Genome Project, an endeavor that mapped out the structure of DNA, encouraged open access to scientific research in 1996.
Don't be rude and obnoxious. It shows that you don't care.
Technological innovations reduce poverty in the developing world. According to Caroline Parnell, India's Green Revolution of the 1960s led to raised agricultural productivity and directly addressed the food scarcity among the country's poor, the Internet of Things among the country's poor. The IRA will be the next year, a further reduction in...
Don't talk over your opponent in crossfire.
Wrong.
Don't get in your opponent's
What
face.
do you mean?
Don't roll your eyes.
In the debate, you will not be accountable for memorizing anything, but you should know about your case. Your cases are made by CDWI, Claim, Data, Warrant, Impact. We're going to show you what this means.
Now that you know how to structure your case, we're going to get into a mock debate. The topic will be... Judge ready? Opponent ready?
Ready.
Contention 1. School uniforms may deter the crime rate. According to CNN, when a school in Nevada applied the crime rate, it dropped 63%. Contention 2. It keeps students focused on education. According to the New York Times, the average grades increased from a C- to an A+ in Rochester School of Medicine. And contention 3. It reduces bullying. According to a survey taken by Politico, a survey said that 80% of students felt safer at school wearing a school uniform. Thank you.
At the leisure of my judge. Opponents?
Ready.
I'll begin. Contention 1. School uniforms restrict students' expression of freedom. According to Fox News, 75% of students received in school suspensions for breaking uniform restrictions. Contention 2. School uniforms promote conformity over individuality. According to MLA News, a 16-year-old transgender boy sitting in a blouse and skirt all day felt anxious and was not prepared for school. He did not like it there, and this made him feel bad.
That was the constructive speech. Now we're going to begin the crossfire between the first speaker on the affirmative and the first speaker on the negative.
I believe you have the first question,
Yes,
affirmative.
thank you. So by having no school uniform, couldn't you agree that gang activity and apparel would be supported in public schools?
Well, actually, I'm glad you asked that question because if you listen to my third contention, I stated that gang activity has been on the decline. So how can you go against this rationale?
Very well. Do you have a question for me?
Yeah. Going on to my second contention, we're talking about a 16-year-old transgender boy. He's not allowed to express himself and he feels anxious all day long. Why is this good?
Well, I think if a uniform dress code were implemented in school, everyone would be on the same platform. There wouldn't be bullying, there wouldn't be peer pressure, it would just be an equal society for every child in school.
That's time. Thank you. Following the first speaker crossfire, there will be rebuttal speeches, grand crossfires, and summary speeches. Now, we're going to skip to the final focus.
At the leisure of my judge. Opponents ready?
Yeah.
The affirmative has won today's round because not only has my opponent not refuted any of my contentions, but because we won on a crucial point in the crossfire about uniforms in public schools. My first contention was that it may deter the crime rate. My second contention was to keep focus on education. And my final contention was that it reduced bullying. Thank you, and we urge a pro ballot in today's debate.
At the leisure of my judge. Opponent, ready?
Ready to go.
Judge, you must outweigh in this debate that I stated a fact from MLA News about a transgendered boy sitting in a classroom and in his blouse and feeling insanely anxious. You must outweigh this in today's debate because of the personal properties of the student. My opponent did not refute my second contention, therefore we have won today's debate. Thank you, and we urge a negation in today's debate. Great round.
Great round.
Well, we hope that was informative. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you for the further topic analysis for the coming months.
I'm Aiden.
And I'm Brett.
And we hope to see you at all the upcoming tournaments. Go Cowboys.
Bye.